first order of business today is the swearing in and taking the oath of office of our newest student board member. So, Mr. Hurd, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Ian Hurd,
I, Ian Hurd,
do promise that I will support
do promise that I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and that I will be faithful
and that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and bear true allegiance to the state of Maryland
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and support the Constitution and laws thereof,
and that I will,
to
the best of my skill and judgment, diligently and faithfully, without partiality or prejudice, execute the office of student member of the Board of Education according to the Constitution and laws of the state and bylaws of the Board of Education of Charles County. Congratulations, Mr. Hurd. Okay.
Today, I took an oath of office and sealed a commitment to the students of Charles County. 26 students precede me, each having brought something unique to this board. I am so extremely humbled and honored to now serve as the 27th. This responsibility is one that I take with not only the highest commitment, but the deepest understanding that I have been sent here as a conduit of action for my fellow students. Here today, I am thrown into the deep end as I try to represent and portray all the raw emotions students have felt as we navigate these trying times. Now, more than ever, we can see student advocacy boil to fruition. Our students, along with many Charles County residents, have sent a resounding message. This community will not tolerate injustice in any form. To the students of Charles County, I stand with you in your endeavors. You have an ally, confidant, and friend in me. Do not hesitate to reach out to me at any time. On Wednesday, June 3rd, our community participated in a peaceful gathering in front of the county government building. This event was organized by none other than CCPS student Desmond Rozier. I wanted to publicly acknowledge and thank him on behalf of the students of Charles County for his activism and service to our community. I had an opportunity to speak with him, and upon asking him what motivated him to organize the event, he said, "I wanted to provide that space in our community to give youth a voice." He did just that, with hundreds showing up. He additionally wanted to thank Dr. Matthew of Milton Summers Middle School and the CC-NAACP for guiding and encouraging him. Thank you, Des, for being the difference. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to highlight the Charles County Association of Student Councils' elected officers for the coming year. For president, we have Tanae Kidd, first vice president, Yachi Madan, second vice president, Iza Khan, secretary, Naya Jenkins de Pisa, charity coordinator, Eileen Browning. Additionally, the following students are serving as liaisons for the coming year. From Lackey, we have Christina Walker, and I just wanted to take a moment to point out that she is serving her third term. She has been here longer than some of the board members on this board. From La Plata High School, we have Eric Valentine. From McDonough, we have Hiva Khan, who will be serving as alternate. From North Point, we have Jordan Johnson serving her second term. St. Charles, Ryan Brown. Thomas Stone, Tierra Rush. And finally, from Westlake, we have Faizan Sadiq, who is also serving his second term. The student voice is in good hands. I would now like to take a moment to reflect and give thanks to those who helped me along this journey. First and foremost, I'd like to thank God for putting me in a position where I'm able to serve and give back to the community. Secondly, I'd like to thank my mother, who instilled in me a strong moral compass and obligation to do right. Third, I'd like to thank our La Plata SGA advisor, Mrs. Larkin, who has been a tireless support, mentor, and role model. Fourth, I'd like to thank my principal, Mr. Dolan, for always having a bring it on attitude with all of the forms and letters of recommendation I needed his help with. And last, but certainly not least, I'd like to thank my family at La Plata High School. I am serving as the first student board member from La Plata High School in nearly 20 years. I am proud more than ever to be a warrior. The last student board member from La Plata High School served around Mr. Hancock's time at La Plata, so to put it in reference. To this board, I affirm my integrity to the student voice. As student board member, I believe that the burden is on me, not the students I serve, to be heard. Throughout the course of this year, I will take on and develop strategies that bolster student outreach and target students who haven't previously been involved in their education system. Students, I want to hear from you. Finally, as our county continues to evaluate the future during these unprecedented circumstances, I would like my fellow students to know that I will fight tirelessly to ensure that they receive the quality education they deserve, while also not penalizing our struggling students for a situation they can't control. At the end of the day, the safety of every student in Charles County is first and foremost. I strongly believe our future is bright ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ian. We certainly do look forward to working with you this year.